We're also getting some more breaking news. It's day 19 of the protest by Tamil farmers at Jantar Mantar, and politicians continue to make a beeline. Now CPI leader D. Raja has reached the spot to express solidarity with the protesters. Remember, just yesterday DMK MP Kanimozhi and Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi had also gone to Jantar Mantar to meet the protesting farmers. The farmers have been demanding a loan waiver as well as a drought relief fund of 40,000 crore rupees from the centre. I'm joined by India Today correspondent Shalini Lobo for more on this. Shalini, day after day we see these farmers, protesting there in scorching heat. They have their demands. They are, because once death has just become a statistic, they are now reducing their protest to optics, skulls, dead bodies and whatnot. And now these politicians are making a beeline. Do we really know if anything substantial is happening on the ground? Have any of the demands met with some kind of acceptance from the government? Because it is this scenario which is raising a lot of questions on the government's capability and intention.
Well, Archana, it's day 19 of the farmer protest here in the national capital. These are farmers who have come from Tamil Nadu, and as you said, you had a lot of demand that they set out before. Right now, I have the CPI leader D. Raja here with me. So what is it that y'all are doing in Parliament, raising the issue of farmers?
I raised this issue on the floor of the House.
I'm really sorry, I might have to disrupt you. Right now, you have the working president of the DMK, M.K Stalin, arrive here at Jantar Mantar. These are live visuals that you have on your screen. Working president of the DMK, M.K Stalin, taken out time, come to the national capital to meet the protesting farmers here in Delhi, coming here, speaking to the farmers here. Everyone going there, talking to him. He's saying to spend at least 30 minutes with the farmers, listen to what they have to say, spend time with them, talk to them. These are live visuals on your screen. You have the CPI leader, D. Raja, speak to M.K Stalin. Now this is the DMK leader who raised his voice against the ruling Tamil Nadu state government, where he said that the state government is blind to the plight of these farmers. Now this is the farmers have been sitting here for 19 days in the national capital. The demands raised are unification of the water bodies, a drought relief fund of 40,000 crores. They want a Kaveri management board set up. You can see him going, meeting all the farmers, shaking hands with a few, big smiles on the farmers' faces as it's hope before them. See, now this is a lot of leaders have come here. You had yesterday, you had Kanimozhi come here. You had the DMK leaders come from initially also MPs T.K. Elangovan and Tiruchi Shiva also here with the working president of the DMK party. You see him meeting the farmers, walking here, talking to them. Now this protest has come in the national news for the past 19 days, where you had these farmers have a theme. Every time they had a theme, whether it was putting dead rat bodies in their mouth, putting snake pieces in their mouth, sitting here in their green clothes, signifying what everything that farmers need, and asking the government to open their eyes and listen. They did meet the Union Finance Minister Arun Jaitley thrice. They met various other leaders. Until now, what they've been told is their demands will be considered. You even had Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi also come talk to these people here yesterday.
All right, Shalini, do we know, Stalin has, this is the second time that Stalin has made his presence felt at Jantar Mantar. So what is the day ahead looking for him? Has he planned anything yet? Has he represented these farmers to the government? What is the agenda?
The agenda is unknown to the media as of now. All we know that he came just from Tamil Nadu to meet the farmers here today, and there are talks going on. He'll meet the farmers, after which he'll address the media and give us his agenda on what is the plight of the farmers. But yes, the issue has been raised in Parliament. Even Vice President of the Congress Party, Rahul Gandhi, yesterday assured the farmers that he will raise it in Parliament, and that's the same that D. Raja told us right before that the matter will be raised in Parliament and the farmers will get the justice they deserve. Even M.K Stalin is saying the same thing, but he did put the blame on the current EPS government, Edapadi Palanisamy government of Tamil Nadu, saying that the new government is completely blind to the plight of the farmers and they remain clueless and silent. Now we're sitting here, and after this we put the same question forward to him as to what is the DMK going to do, keeping in mind the plight of the farmers, or is this all because the RK Nagar by-polls is coming up next month? Is that why suddenly you have a fight for Tamil pride, Tamil identity? Now it's come down to pride and identity, whether it's farmers, whether it's penetration of Hindi in road signs. Now all this adds up to the RK Nagar by-polls that are happening this month, Archana.
All right, Shalini, Stalin and D. Raja are actually talking to the farmers. Can we also get a word in from them as to what farmers immediately want, their demands to be heard right now, and what their concerns are and what these people are talking about right now?
Well, Archana, we'll find out what they have to say once they address the media after the meeting. We'll come here, spend time with the farmers, listen to the grievances, after which is when they will address the media. Now, as to farmers' demands, the farmers have been demanding for a unification of water bodies, asking for waiving of loans. And when they put this forward in front of the Union Minister, before the Union Minister said that funds will have to be taken from the National Disaster Relief Funds, as he does not have enough money, and this is a united problem of the entire nation and just not of farmers from Tamil Nadu alone. Now on your visuals you can see DMK leaders M.K Stalin, Tiruchi Shiva, T.K. Salangovan and CPI leader D. Raja sit here, talk to the farmers, keeping in consideration what your problems are. You have men and women who have been sitting here now for 19 days at Jantar Mantar. They've given up. They were dressed in green veshtis, and the ladies also in a green cloth that's wrapped around them to show that this is what they're reduced down to, that they have no money and they're very poor, and Tamil Nadu being the worst hit by drought in the 150 years, they need all the assistance they can get from the centre. Archana.
All right, Shalini, you've been covering these protests ever since they started. We've heard some heart-wrenching stories of these farmers, and it's not easy. They come from a place which is witnessing the worst drought in 150 years. They've come here with skulls. They keep dead rats in their mouths because such are desperate times. And their stories, one just can't believe that in the same country, we're talking of a new India, we have these people who are suffering so much.
Well, Archana, their form of protest is grabbing eyeballs in the national capital. Every day a new theme. The first day, there was one day when we saw them with Mahatma Gandhi posters dangling from their neck. There was a day we saw them putting rats in their mouth. The day we saw them putting snakes in their mouth. The day we even saw a mock funeral here at Jantar Mantar. All this to grab eyeballs. And it's not that they haven't met prominent leaders. They've met Union Minister Arun Jaitley. They have met Radha Mohan Singh. They've met the Home Minister Rajnath Singh. And also they had a meeting with the President. Pranab Mukherjee himself submitted a memorandum, a list of demands, and you've seen many politicians make a beeline to this same place on Jantar Mantar, sit with the farmers. As you can see currently how the DMK leaders and CPI leader is sitting with the farmers here in Jantar Mantar. But they've got the same answer every day, that your demands will be considered, your demands will be considered. And they all come back, they go with hope, and they come back, and after that, they're just saying that unless we get an appointment with the Prime Minister, until he takes cognizance that we are sitting here in the national capital, we will not move from here.
All right, Shalini, please hold on with us. I'm joined by C. Rajashekharan from the AIADMK. Mr. Rajashekharan, on our screens, we see desperate farmers, okay? They are protesting in whatever way they can because they have a backlog of stories which are really heart-wrenching. What is the AIADMK government doing? Is everybody focusing on the RK Nagar elections?
Archana, first and foremost, I am not a member, neither the spokesperson of AIADMK. But I am only a supporter for all the good governance, whatever late Dr. J. Jayalalitha had left behind. So the farmers in Tamil Nadu are committing, more than 400 farmers have committed suicide. The government is just a mute spectator, both at the state and center. But now the farmers have gone to Delhi for the past 19 days. They are protesting at Jantar Mantar to bring the knowledge and the government of India to interfere and ensure that the Kaveri water reaches Tamil Nadu. All the loans for the farmers are waived, and this is the protest, and this is their agenda, and this is their plea before the government of India. The state subject is agriculture, I agree, but as far as this loan waiver and the Kaveri water, it is the duty and the responsibility of the central government, which is the BJP government. The farmers have gone to Delhi to protest at Jantar Mantar for the same reason. They have nothing to do with any other issues. It is only related to Kaveri water issue and the loan waiver of the farmers in all over the country and Tamil Nadu.
So you are saying that it is the centre's responsibility. What about the state's responsibility, sir? The state is witnessing the worst drought in 150 years. If you go by the statistics, almost 300 farmers have committed suicide. They have so much of debt, and there is not even a single word by the Chief Minister. What about the state's responsibility, sir?
No, the Chief Minister, see, I am not the member of ADMK or neither the spokesperson of the government of Tamil Nadu. But the fact of the matter is, the Chief Minister had said earlier when the protest started, the farmers are only protesting with the central government. They want the Kaveri water to reach the Delta region in Tamil Nadu because a lot of farmers are committing suicide due to water scarcity, and a lot of loans have been pending in all the banks, nationalized bank and cooperative banks, which is the central government has to take a stand on that issue. So the farmers are literally in tears. They are committing suicide. The family is on the street. So as a matter of protest and symbol, they are at Jantar Mantar, requesting the government of India in the center to kindly consider their request.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Rajshekharan. M.K. Stalin is speaking right now. Let's listen in.
தொடர்ந்து 19வது நாளாக திரு ஐயாக்கன் அவர்கள் தலைமையில் தமிழகத்திலிருந்து பல்வேறு மாவட்டங்களிலிருந்து வருகை தந்திருக்கக்கூடிய விவசாயிகள் இந்த போராட்டத்தை தலைநகரமாக இருக்கக்கூடிய டெல்லியிலே தொடர்ந்து இந்த போராட்டத்தை நடத்தி கொண்டிருக்கிறார்கள். ஆனால் இந்த போராட்டத்தை பற்றி மத்தியில் இருக்கக்கூடிய அரசும் அதேபோல் தமிழக அரசும் இதை பற்றி கவலைப்படாமல் இருப்பது உள்ளபடியே வேதனைக்குரிய ஒன்றாக இருக்கிறது.
The Dharna for the past 19 days, and neither the center, the state have given any response to this Dharna which the farmers are doing in front of Jantar Mantar. They have to respond to this, and they have to find a solution to this.
RK நகர் தொகுதியில் நடைபெறக்கூடிய இடைத்தேர்தலில் தான் அதிகமான கவனத்தை செலுத்திக் கொண்டிருக்கிறார்.
Because the focus is more on the RK Nagar by-election.
வேண்டும் என்பதற்காக சொல்லுகிறேன் என்று யாரும் கருத வேண்டிய அவசியமில்லை. நேற்றைய தினம் நிதியமைச்சர், தமிழகத்தினுடைய நிதியமைச்சராக இருக்கக்கூடிய ஜெயக்குமார் அவர்கள் இங்கே வருகை தந்து ஏதோ ஆதரவு தருவதாக சொல்லிவிட்டு தேவையற்ற வகையிலே ஒரு அரசியலை திராவிட முன்னேற்ற கழகத்தின் மீது ஒரு பழியை சொல்லிவிட்டு போயிருக்கிறார்.
Jaykumar was here yesterday. He tried to accuse the DMK yesterday.
ஆட்சியிலே தான் இன்றைக்கு விவசாய பெருங்குடி மக்கள் இதுவரையில் தமிழக வரலாற்றிலே இல்லாத அளவிற்கு 250 பேருக்கு மேல் விவசாயிகள் தற்கொலை செய்து கொண்டு மாண்டு போயிருக்கக்கூடிய கொடுமை தொடர்ந்து தமிழகத்தில் நடந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறது. அவர்களுக்கு உரிய அந்த உதவி தொகையை கூட வழங்க முடியாத நிலையில இன்றைக்கு தமிழகத்தில் இருக்கக்கூடிய
Jaykumar has not been able to do anything for the state, and the farmers are reeling under drought, and many of them are suffering, and more than 200 to 300 farmers have laid down the life.
ஒவ்வொரு ஆண்டும் மேட்டூர் அணையிலிருந்து ஜூன் மாதம் சரியாக தண்ணீரை திறந்து விட வேண்டும். ஆனால் இந்த 6 ஆண்டு காலத்தில் ஒரு முறை கூட ஜூன் மாதம் விவசாயிகளுக்கு தண்ணீர் திறந்து விடவில்லை என்பது
See, as per the agreement, the water was supposed to release by June, but so far there is not even a drop of water which has been released.
உடனடியாக தமிழகத்தில் இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு அனைத்து கட்சி கூட்டத்தை கூட்டுங்கள், இது குறித்து சட்டமன்றத்தில் தீர்மானம் போடுங்கள், அனைத்து கட்சி தலைவர்களை விவசாய பெருங்குடி மக்களுடைய நிர்வாகிகள் எல்லாம் ஒருங்கிணைத்து டெல்லிக்கு சென்று பிரதமரை சந்தித்து இந்த பிரச்சனைகள் குறித்து விவாதிக்க வேண்டும், இதற்கு ஒரு நல்ல பரிகாரம் காண வேண்டும் என்று தொடர்ந்து நான்
சொல்கிறேன். A solution can be found to this problem only if they are able to meet the Prime Minister. That is the only solution which is now in sight.
தமிழகத்திலே வறட்சி என்ற பெயரிலே மத்திய குழு ஆய்வுக்குழு அனுப்பி வைத்தது, மத்திய அரசிலிருந்து ஆய்வுக்குழு வந்தது. அந்த ஆய்வுக்குழுவிடம் கூட மாநிலத்தில் இருக்கக்கூடிய அரசு முறையான அந்த கணக்கை, தற்கொலை செய்து கொண்டு மாண்டு போயிருக்கக்கூடிய விவசாயிகளுடைய எண்ணிக்கையை கூட குறைத்து சொல்லி பெற வேண்டிய நிதியை கூட இன்றைக்கு மத்தியிலிருந்து மாநில அரசு பெற முடியாத நிலையில் இருக்கிறது என்பது வேதனைக்குரிய ஒன்றாக இருக்கிறது. திராவிட முன்னேற்ற கழகம்
it is really a concern that the farmers loan has not been waived and
இதே விவசாய பெருங்குடி மக்களுக்கு இலவச மின்சாரத்தை தந்தார்கள். அதற்கு பிறகு 2006ஆம் ஆண்டு ஆட்சிக்கு வந்த நேரத்தில் கூட்டுறவு வங்கிகளில் வாங்கியிருக்கக்கூடிய விவசாயிகள் வாங்கியிருக்கக்கூடிய கடன் 7000 கோடி ரூபாய் கடனை முழுமையாக
farmers had taken a loan of not less than about 7,000 crores.
1989 மத்தியில பாரத பிரதமராக VP சிங் அவர்கள் பொறுப்பில் இருந்த போது 10,000 கோடி ரூபாய் கடன் விவசாயிகளுக்கு தள்ளுபடி செய்யும்.
1989 VP Singh was the Prime Minister. He had about 10,000 crores.
ஐக்கிய முன்னணியின் ஆட்சி மத்தியில இருந்த நேரத்தில் 60,000 கோடி ரூபாய் விவசாயிகளுடைய கடன் தள்ளுபடி செய்யப்பட்டது என்பது குறிப்பிடத்தக்கது. நான் இன்னும் சொல்கிறேன், இப்போது அண்மையில் நடந்து முடிந்த அந்த உத்தரப்பிரதேச தேர்தல் நேரத்தில் பிஜேபியினுடைய தேர்தல் அறிக்கையில், அதே மாதிரி பிரதமராக இருக்கக்கூடிய மோடி அவர்கள் தேர்தல் பிரச்சார பொதுக்கூட்டங்களில் தொடர்ந்து அவர் என்ன சொன்னார் என்றால், நாங்கள் ஆட்சிக்கு வந்ததற்கு பிறகு உத்தரப்பிரதேச மாநிலத்தில் இருக்கக்கூடிய விவசாய பெருங்குடி மக்களுடைய கடன் முழுமையாக தள்ளுபடி செய்வோம் என்று தொடர்ந்து அவர்கள் பிரச்சாரம் செய்து அதற்கு பிறகு 86,241 கோடி ரூபாய் கடன் உத்தரப்பிரதேச மாநிலத்தில் இருக்கிறது என்பது குறிப்பிடத்தக்கது. அது மட்டுமல்ல, நேற்றைய தினம் இங்கு வந்த தமிழகத்தினுடைய நிதித்துறை அமைச்சர் அவர்கள் பயிர் காப்பீட்டு தொகையை பற்றி பேசுகிற போது கூட நாங்கள் முழுமையாக கட்டிவிட்டோம், மத்திய அரசு தான் அது குறித்து நடவடிக்கை எடுக்கவில்லை என்று ஒரு செய்தியை சொல்லியிருக்கிறார். ஆனால் மத்தியில் இருக்கக்கூடிய அமைச்சர்கள் நாங்கள் செலுத்திவிட்டோம், மாநிலத்தில் இருக்கக்கூடிய அரசு தான் அதை முறையாக செலுத்தவில்லை என்று 2 நாட்களுக்கு முன்பு செய்தி வந்தது. ஆக எது உண்மை என்பது எங்களுக்கு புரியல.
Because there is still the confusion about the demands really made by the state government and who made the claim is not very clear as to how much farmers' loan should be waived and what was the demand.
ஆக இது தொடரக்கூடாது, இதற்கு ஒரு முற்றுப்புள்ளி வைக்க வேண்டும். ஆகவே அந்த உணர்வோடு தான் திராவிட முன்னேற்ற கழகத்தின் சார்பில் ஏற்கனவே எங்களுடைய நாடாளுமன்ற உறுப்பினர்கள் திருச்சி சிவா அவர்களாக இருந்தாலும், கனிமொழி அவர்களாக இருந்தாலும், TKS இளங்கோவன் அவர்களாக இருந்தாலும், ஆலந்தூர் பாரதி அவர்களாக இருந்தாலும் தொடர்ந்து இவர்களை வந்து சந்திப்பது மட்டுமல்ல.
All right, so there you heard DMK working president M.K Stalin, who was slamming the Tamil Nadu government over its indifference towards the farmers protesting at Jantar Mantar. On that note, we'll slip into a short break. Stay tuned to India Today.